Hi students, today we are going to start the class 6 in the preschool teaching course. So today we are going to study about the specific approach only. Okay, so specific approaching program mean a specific approach refers to unique educational methods developed based on a particular community or environment for children. In this, children develop their skills through learning closely connected to the lifestyles, activities, abilities and educational levels of others. Okay, so specific approach mean the unique educational method. Okay, so we can't compare it to any other educational method, so it's unique. Okay, and it have been developed based on a particular community. Now for example, now we have a community or an environment, so based on that environment or based on that particular community, they will be forming a preschool based on their community, their environment, and they will be forming the preschool based on the educational method, which we can't compare to any other one, which is significant at all, right? So for the children only, right? So through this the children will be able to develop their skills, and they will be able to that whatever the skills that they are studying in it and they are developing, through that they can connect it. So those are which will be connected to their lifestyle, their activity, day-to-day activity, day-to-day abilities. So through that, even though they are educational level, okay, educational level also connected to this. Okay, so that will be approaching program which is based on a specific method, okay, specific thing, okay, so which is connected to their particular community or environment. Okay, so we'll move on to the features of specific approach. Okay, what are the characteristics that this specific approach are approaching? Okay, the first one is learning adapted to the environment. Learning adapted to the environment mean what about according to the environment? According to the environment, they are learning by connecting to the environment. Okay, now for example, now there is a community which is living in an environment. So if there is any preschool which is connected to the specific approaching programming, in that preschool they will be guiding the children based on that environment which is connected to their daily activities. I mean, for example, for example, we can say, I have explained it in the previous part also. Now, like hunting people mean they will be educating their children to hunt, right? So fishing people mean they will be educating their child to how to fish and how to hunt and how to swim and how to get the fish. Likewise, they will be teaching and guiding the children, right? So like that we have many. Okay, we have many. Even though now in Sri Lanka, we can consider the Sri Lanka. Now Sri Lanka, we know that in Sri Lanka we can, now if there's any preschool, they will be teaching like Sinhala and then Tamil and then English. These three languages are only will be taught in Sri Lanka. So this is important out of the part of Sri Lanka. But do we want to study any other language, something extra like Spanish, French, Arabic, something related to that? Will they teach that in a prominent way, like giving more important than these languages in the preschool? No, not at all, because in the environment, according to the Sri Lankan environment, we don't have that purpose to study in that way, right? We don't have the purpose to study Arabic. We don't have the purpose. If we are living in Saudi Arabia, we have the purpose to study the language of Arabic. I mean, to guide the children to study the language of Arabic and to be fluent in it and to speak in it, right? But here we don't want, right? So likewise, according to the environment, they should get adapted and they should learn. Okay, so getting adapted means getting connected to the environment. In that way they are learning. Okay, so see, these are educational method planned according to the preferences of the community. So this is an educational method which has been connected to the preference of the community. Preferences of the community mean according to the situation of the community. Okay, for example, like fishing community mean they will be making their child to engage in the activities like fishing and all, right? So in that way I can say all a best example, if a person is situated in an area which doesn't have even a riverside or a beach, okay, even a river or any beach, do he want to study about swimming? No need of that. At the same time, a person is living in the coastal side area or else riverside area, he should be educated. He will be educated to swim, right? So even the environment pull him to compulsorily learn about the swimming, like same like that the one who lived in the ancient eras with those hunters. So they also want to live something related to hunt only. So they were guiding their children. If they hunt only, they can get the food and they can live, right? So they can survive. So see the example like fishing community. So skills like swimming and fishing become the primary learning elements for children. That means now the people who are related to the fishing community, or the people who are related to the environment living in a coastal area, seaside area or riverside area, so they will be trying to guide their children and trying to develop their skills related to swimming, fishing, and that will be the basic or the primary learning element for those children. Okay, watch the video that I'm showing in the screen. So it's possible to study it, because now if they are living in that, now the child is living in the coastal area, means sometime the child will be able to go to the beach side, right? So at that moment if the child falls on the beach, means the child want to get protected from it. So the child want to get to know about the swimming, right? So based on that purpose also parents will be teaching, right? Because they are living in the coastal side, so it want to even to self protect it, right? So when we move on to the next point, how can we introduce this swimming and all these things to the kids, through the games and continuously making them to self directing them to learn these swimming, fishing related activities, something like.
They are the international swimming sensations. At just 10 months old, tiny toddler twins William and Ellie are making a huge splash. From news headlines to video clips now going viral on YouTube. It's easy to see why. They can't crawl or walk yet, but they rule the pool above and beneath the water. So we went to go meet these pint-sized paddlers in person.
It's the first time I've seen it at that young age, where they're actually blowing the water back out of their mouths. So it's incredible.
Yeah, were you shocked when you saw them?
Yeah, it was. I had to go and find every swim teacher in the building and say, "Come and look what I've just seen."
These water babies glide up and down on their backs, kicking their legs, propelling themselves almost half the length of the pool with no.
Feet in the sand, tangle with yours, heart of a friend.
We have the special features, that mean direct interaction within the community, mean getting connected within the community in a direct way, learning through heredity, and then learning adapted to the environment. As I said before, you should get adapted to the environment. According to the environment you should learn and you should try to develop your skill. The fourth one is building interest, getting interest, so making your child to show more and more interest and making making them to develop their skill. So in that way, example we can say this martial art, like in China and all, we can see that they are teaching this martial art from the small age, like karate, kung fu and all, right? So what's the reason for that? Mean tomorrow, like tomorrow, day after tomorrow, any time if they are going to face any problem, a battle or any war, so at that moment they want to self protect them. Okay, so instead of not to fight with them, to protect them, the parents are making and guiding the children to get to know about this martial art. So watch the video related to this.
One leg, okay? Ready, go! This way. Aya! Okay, right leg, ready, go! No, right leg. Go! One more time, forward! No, one more time. Uh-oh, you're not gonna get your belt unless you break it. Fighting stance. Follow me. Aya! Ready, go! One more time. Hit over here. No. No laughing. Ready? One more time. Go. Aya. One more time. Ready? Go. Wow.
So through this he will be able to access the growth of his body and also undeceased game activeness on the studies. Our parents doesn't add us to the martial art, but martial art is good for their health and their future. Okay. So martial art is also a part of the syllabus in the preschool only, okay, because it comes under the early childhood education. Now, a specific approach is where children adopt learning method based on their own community and acquire their skills, key skills within their environment. Okay, as I said before, specific approach means children are getting adapted to their environment. Okay, and they are trying to develop their skill based on their community, which is we called as learning method related to the specific approach. Okay, so certainly this helps in developing advanced culture and skill. Okay, certainly surely this is helping the children to develop their skill and culture in an advanced way. Okay, right. Okay, done. Complete the notes. We'll see the other part in the next class. Okay, bye and thank you.